History whispers, but the fear still stays. Fire on the Windscale, flames in the sky. Who pays the price when the guilty deny? Fire on the Windscale, ashes and dust. Trust was a dream, but steel starts to rust.
There was no turning back. Over the border, the black rains fell. Now Scotland's a wasteland, a nuclear hell. Oh, in the waste of Windscale where the wild ones roam, bandits and madmen call it their home. The pipes still play, but the tune ain't right. Mutants dance in the pale moonlight. They gathered in ruins, the old clans returned, draped in rags while the green fires burned. Priests of the atom with glowing red eyes, chanting in Gaelic to the god in the skies. Oh, in the wastes of Windscale where the wild ones roam, bandits and madmen call it their home. The pipes still play, but the tune ain't right. Mutants dance in the pale moonlight, moonlight. They drink from the rivers, they fight with their hands. Six-fingered warlords rule shattered lands. Kilts, rusted swords, screaming for blood, laughing like demons in radioactive mud. The queen shut the border, the world looked away, but the wasteland is waiting, it won't fade away. So raise up your tankards and drink to the night. Scotland is glowing, a terrible sight. Six-fingered warlords rule shattered lands. Steel kilts, rusted swords, screaming for blood, laughing like demons in radioactive mud. The queen shut the border, the world looked away, but the wasteland is waiting, it won't fade away. So raise up your tankards and drink to the night. Scotland is glowing, a terrible sight. A terrible sight.
Are you bound for the Cumbrian shore, where the cold winds whisper and secrets lie? There burned a fire in days days of yore, hidden in smoke and a government's lie. Have you heard of the poison land, where milk turned bitter and rivers ran gray? They sealed the fields with a trembling hand and swore to the world it would all fade away. Did you see how the night turned green? How the sky wept fire, though none could tell. The workers spoke of things unseen, but silence was bought with a tolling bell. Oh, traveler, heed this tale I weave, for truth was buried where shadows fell. They changed the name so none would grieve, but the wind still carries the tolling knell. Are you bound for the Cumbrian shore, where the cold winds whisper and secrets lie?
All right. Okay, let's continue. So yesterday I was away from the town, and today I think I can squeeze in the middle of the day here, afternoon hours, gameplay, Atomfall and Stalker 2. So we probably can get a slightly ahead with these games. Okay, I can hear myself. Yep, cacophony of sounds here. Alright, let's put that on. Okay, now it's better. Anyway, so Atomfall, Stalker 2, and let's see if we can get to the Dune Awakening beta in the next weekend. So that's the idea at least. Oblivion will be on Thursday in the future because, yep, it's kind of can't use 2 days for that, even if I like the game. But now we head to the weird place of Cambria. So we found this doctor who seemed to be like a reasonable person, and she asked us to do a couple things. So apparently there's like several things we could actually do. And currently we are heading to the dam state data storage, and on our way we should enable the radio station. So we are doing the choices thing, and we are doing like a work for Dr. Garrow. Honestly, I don't know which of them I should like continue following, but we have lots of Molotovs, by the way. I'm going to probably get like lots of arrows from here. Oh. Okay, that leads somewhere. Up there. Maybe we head back and re-equip in a interchange, just because I think I should use the bow in this area, just because they are dropping the arrows. Also means that I need to drop some of my weapons here. Luckily we are pretty close. So what do we have? Submachine gun has relatively few ammunition. So I think I'm storing that. Picking up the bow. Or I could actually go and pick the bow from somebody I kill. Psychopathic tendencies here, but anyway, yep, that's how you should game the things. Yeah, thing is that gamer logic is a thing. So people are very good at optimizing, and if you can optimize the game, you should. That's a gamer reflexes basically. Which is a slightly macabre thing, but I just recently heard about the drone operators in Ukraine. So they are intensified by the points. So if you destroy like a AA system, that's like 20 points, and if you drop a bomb on the Russian soldier, it's like 6 points. So it's gamified. War is gamified, which is, yeah, slightly macabre thing, but apparently it's providing incentive, and those units that perform best get the best tools also. So it's kind of way to incentivize and also measure the effectiveness of the units. A gamified way, which is, like I said, macabre thing, but that's how human mind works. There's a Dr. Garrow's helicopter here. So, can I get up? Would get up there. To that bridge and to that radio tower. Totally waiting the Dune Awakening so I can actually climb these steep hills. Apparently it has like the same mechanic than Conan Exiles, where you can actually basically climb up with a steep hill.
A stranger. We don't know what you
Anyone
intend.
out there?
Time to bleed!
Okay, you want to die. Oh no, there's lots of them. So apparently this is a real thing, that this revolver actually, Bepley actually throws only those cartridges that have been shot out of the revolver, which is sounds pretty great. Slightly far away. So how many did we kill? No bows here.
I'm hurt! You!
Some poor fighting from my behalf. Okay. Let's use this instead. Yep, that's a thing. Why do I carry these? Oh no. You let out.
Dr. Garrow is not honest. Dr. Garrow is responsible for much.
Yeah, that's what I gathered.
Beware who your friends are.
Are you my friend? Lost your way. Druid location is over there. That road actually leads to the tower. I hope. Yep. Be you a threat? Yes, but not for you today. My heart is beating.
Oi, what made that noise?
That's right.
Careful.
Right.
High damage, slow attack speed. Excellent damage. I suppose excellent is better than high. Okay, no, it's working. Requires Casterfell Woods radio tower key card. Okay, so where I can come up with that? Just Tanner. Find a way to unlock the radio tower console on Castervale Woods.
This is Joyce Tanner. Considering how things have gone since the convoy arrived, leaving this message is rather optimistic. But who knows? Maybe there's a Bard technician still alive, able to snap their fingers and give me access to this radio tower. Ah, wretched thing has no power, and there's not much I can do from out here. Look, if anyone is listening to this, I found a place to camp. I'll include the coordinates along with this message.
So she came to the interchange rather than we found her. But apparently I need to find like some technician that has like a remote bunker, remote location. Okay. So we could actually check it out while we are here. Nothing here. Nothing whatsoever. Cellar. Okay, so that's now lighted up. Not too sure what that means. It probably might be like a location that's actually part of this quest. So let's check the cellar out.
Your intent.
And we don't have a key for this garden house either. Oh no, there's a lot of wasps here. Did we check this out earlier? I can't honestly remember. Inventory full. Okay, at least there's this. Okay, so we have been here. We have been here clearly. But. Haven't found the card. So I wonder. Maybe this was a place for Joyce Tanner, but okay. Beats me. We could actually find the trader and trade these blueprints for ammunition and healing items. I could actually drop these. Trader was... Okay, he's here. That's a bit of hike. What if we just sneak past here? I hope the little bunker has a tube system which we can actually use to hide the items. So that would be like very useful. Okay, there's some kind of anomaly over there.
As one. One head has three faces.
Remote bunker. Okay, now we can get inside. I hope there's ferals around. Glue, yes please. Need to get my day started. Alright. Rifle ammo. Yeah, and there's this. So radiation, fire resistance. DR is pretty okay. So I could actually go and sell these. I have been buying stuff, so that's why. SMG ammo, yes please. Skein theory. Castervale Woods. Okay, so second entrance. Remote location. Bunker. Well, I think that pneumatic tube was like a most important thing here. So I could go to the cellar and take the extra Molotov for use. Could use those more. I've been really sparingly using Molotovs, but could use. I mean, you are coming across the bottles quite often. Okay, and this is a bunker with something nice. Yes, please. I don't... Oh, you can vault from here. Okay, nice. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Funny thing, we haven't actually met anyone with the... bow yet, but what's up there? Oh, Aunt is here. I suppose she might have something to sell. Ah, no, she's not. She relocated to different location. Wants me to do her bidding. So what's up here? Let's explore a bit. Exit grenade meat. A good idea to eat these foodstuffs right when you found them, because they are not like a worth of saving. They are generating very little of those food health. Okay. Interesting little old mine. Okay. Interesting little place here. So old mine was this. Okay. And the old lady was in a mine cottage here. Okay. Yeah, that was blocked. Definitely. First time when I saw this, I was like, I wonder if I'm getting like a dungeoneering experience, but not in this place. There's other dungeons, however. So, wonder if we should visit the trader. I think Aunt is somewhere in here. We might. Or actually we should. The trader was the blue-eyed guy who kind of bugged out, but stopped barking.
We don't know what you intend.
Death to unbelief.
Ouch.
You are... Hang on, it's not that bad.
Oh, that was... Yep. That was... Yeah, then... Slightly too much for me to handle. I wonder if they shot me. Looking to replay here. Yep, somebody shot me.
You!
Time to bleed.
I love the Hollywood realism. I have a boomstick. Okay, you have a bow. So we can't actually carry this around. Second bow here. This looks interesting. And I think we are reasonably close to the trader, so... Casterfell Dam. Some nasty persons have been leaving tripwires around. Although, unlike in Stalker 2, you don't get like a grenades out of them, which would be like pretty cool if you got like a...
Your intentions are unclear.
This you.
Can you improve a bow? That's what I would like to know. Okay, crafting. No bow around. So apparently you can't. There's a trader. Hello, trader. I'm totally not a psychopath. Just ignore those guys I just killed.
You came back.
Okay, so... Makes it throwable explosive. Trade too heavily in your favor. Bullets are currency. Herbs I don't bother to gather, so that's why we are going to make this.
There. Good honest trade that way.
Yep.
Stay safe out there.
Ouch. Ah, that was a step to his campfire. Okay, this looks interesting location. Casterfell Dam. And data storage is over there. And I suppose we should like use bow rather than anything else. I like the revolver. High damage and it's pretty okay currently. What is that? Oh! Okay, that's that is dangerous plant. Can you sneak past the plant? Nope. some heavy gardening required here. So we can go other way around. This way is blocked, basically. Unless there's more plants here. I try to get that eyes on the guard here, but nope. So apparently there's something over there, but let's check it out. Highest priority. And I'll change them. Let's tractor lead then. Okay. Okay, what now?
You have met Miss Tanner.
Yep.
You should trust no one. You should trust me.
Why? Easy for you to say. Okay, so underground is here. Very stylish dam, by the way. Control room and storeroom. Okay. Any more hostile plants? Ah, there's one. Not another plant here.
You. If you death.
Oh no.
You will. You cheat.
Okay, apparently I threw the maze. Which is like, okay, yeah, that was surprisingly turn of events. I don't think it's a good idea, but sure, why not? And we could actually craft this. I wonder if that burns. Let's okay, at least it went down. It's alive. Oh no. So it's only eliminating that plant for a moment. can't be serious. Ouch. Shocking. Watch out malfunctioning equipment. Can we turn... we can't probably turn it off. Yeah, most likely we can't. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, because it's definitely at the inside and that corner of the... Yeah, it's inside. I want to look around a bit. Ah, we can actually disable it. Nice. So a bit more safer treasure hunting. I love the old computers here. Burn salt recipe. Okay, nice. Don't need that, but we can sell it. Exchange it to the weapons and ammo. Now, if I'm correct... Yep. This substation is down, so we can actually loot the treasure here. Chemicals and shotgun ammo. Yes, please. Now, I don't... Let's get that underground. Shotgun is basically my insurance against those cools. Or whatever. Ferals. Okay, this looks interesting. Control room key. Data storage is over there. Chain era. Can we squeeze in from somewhere? Okay, so this is... We need to find the key from inside apparently. It's robots. I don't think poison will... we can avoid or we can actually fight. Yeah, I think that bomb is actually helping a bit. And apparently we picked up a battery. Pistol safety is everyone's concern. Yep. I feel very safe. Glue. Hard. That's nothing. I kind of like the textures here. Bump map. Feels quite realistic. Well done, textures. I'm doing what I like most. Looting. These games totally they bring out the worst possible characteristics of any player, like looting and slight psychopath. That's a function card. Old-fashioned programming. Very old-fashioned medium. Rifle ammo. Oh, inventory full. So I could actually use the rifle now. This is slightly fast firing weapon, so it's good. Take my ammunition to zero pretty fast. Electrical. I suppose I need to like engage this and then there's like a power down. Find a way to into a control room to the power of data storage. Okay, so lock release, no power. Training syringes there. Spam, lovely spam. Lots of whiskey around. Control room. That was outside, but we didn't have a card. Okay, there's some electricity here. This is unpowered. Let's follow the yellow cords. Yeah, this is unpowered as well. Lots of electric locks. No power. You need my authorization. Security is here. Gun oil, rifle ammo. There's a couple rifle. And dispatch you. So let's makes room for the looting rather. I'll keep this in case we need it somewhere. Ah, that was only a screen. Okay, so security is here. Punch cards. That's the door outside. Must be reactivated from the control room, and you probably can't get inside the control room through the security or anything. Yep. Okay, that's progress. Not much, but you could actually see, check if there's any vents around. And this corner of the dungeon. Shotgun ammo, yes please. Nothing here. Darn. And I need a key card to get inside the control room. Okay, the facility is definitely like powered down, and we need to get inside the control room. But I don't know where the key card is. Yeah, control room key. Parkour, no. What's here? Okay, there's a nothing inside. I suppose we need to find like a. Okay, that seems like a very interesting. Yeah, we haven't found the one condition. And I need more points to get more recovery and oh no. Okay, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Of course, there's a key card is in the middle of some very bad place. That was so classic game design here. But then now I know where it is, so probably won't die. Proper antidote. Okay. Antidote would be nice. I don't need that. So I'm poisoned and yeah, it's taking my health down. But not greatly. more training points. Nothing else in here. I wonder if the robot has respawned. No, it hasn't. It's still smoking here. And now we have a some power here, perhaps. Too bad you can't actually store extra ammunition in the pneumatic tubes. Okay, it's reactivated, but there's no power in here. Unless I need to turn the junction box on. Ventilation override. So this isn't this is not main control room. Funny, now I can enter the location which I had like a brave last time. That was Feral or something. Looks very modern. I don't know about this place. Ventilation is on, but couldn't turn anything else on. That's funny. Find a way into the control room to power up the data storage. You need my authorization to direct power back to the control room and start the place up again. Not this place. Data storage is open, but I suppose we need to enable this place from somewhere else. Question mark. And we don't have a map either. Yeah, everything is powered down here. Yeah, that's a red light. So might want to like visit the dam again, and there's maybe there's something on there. What? Did the robots just respawn? I was kind of hoping it would be like just this place, but it isn't, so Need to get up there. Restricted site offices here. Nope, nothing interesting. But there's actually some controls in a bunker nearby, so that might be it. Oh no. Control room. Okay, so this seems to be like the right place. The right control room. Substation override. I wonder if this is enough. Oh, okay, theoretical. So, what we did is pull this once, so disable this one. There's basically only 3 real options here. Shouldn't be too hard to check it out if this is the right setting to direct power to them.
We don't know what you intend.
Yeah, so let's check it out. I hope the one of 3 is the correct setting. Or do we need to forward the energy to the base with something? Maybe. There's absolutely no controls in this more control room. Must be reactivated from the control room. Okay, still. Okay, where I can the key items? Data store. No. Damn data store keycard. Yep. Dr. Garrow. Full access. Should be enough. Okay, so probably we need to be somewhere else. Haven't found some secret, and that's why it's... This is not powered yet. But this looks like it's a two-story building, so and we are getting in the middle floor here. Control room. Any way to get around? Okay, that's not easy. Storeroom. That's storm room key. Okay.
We don't know you. What? You will be more use dead. Hell's teeth. Oh!
Oh well. Too slow.
Time top.
Okay, what now?
The outcome of Dr. Holder's plan is uncertain. Poison is not a reliable weapon. You should do as you are told. The contamination must be burned. The wound must be cauterized.
Right. So storeroom key is missing. What's in here? Jenks. Sent out to Taslow Hall. Late charity is gravely ill. Okay. Gun oil. Okay. What's in here? Okay, nothing else. So this is control room. And this is for the junctions, but is there any console I could enable? Anything that looks like it's in a workable condition? No. Okay, there's at least 2 control rooms now in a location. Okay, no signal redirection here. What else is here? Oh no. No, this seems to be closed as well. What else? Okay, this seems to be like a canteen. Nothing crazy. And this is the site. And site has control room here. And we check that out. No control room there. Okay. And this was pretty dark. Security. What else? There's control room here. But how do we get in? So it's all like no power. That's probably the control room. So I need to like somehow parkour or get myself up there. So there's a second floor here, but I can't actually reach it. Okay. So there's some juice here. Okay, so this was this was actually working. We're running around. And now there's some. Well, of course. Canteen. Oh no. Okay, they are hunting me. Security. Give me something. Explosive lure. Pick up, yes please. Oh no. That's a horde. Okay, and this is... I need to redirect those to the roof here. Okay, there's a turret also here. Additional. Okay, so it goes up there. No power. I'm looking this central power line here. So what if? Wonder where that goes. We know that we can engage something with these. Okay, now that's light up. Too far. Nope.
Target spotted.
Finally. Well, okay, let's continue looting. Training stimulant, yes please. Glue, yes please. Now we have a skill points. Fortitude. radiation resistance. Nice. Okay, so 2 training stimulants in this room. Okay. Nothing much else, but then again we don't... We could actually have a second skill. Firearms handling, perhaps? Increases firearm damage when your heart rate is low. That could be. Or we could get like a recover. Which is like a... Which could be like a pretty game-changing. So let's take it. Earn 12 skills. Gym achievement. Okay. Then we can actually get a bit forward. Be running around in circles, basically. Rifle ammunition. Fair amount of rifle ammunition here, so... Might visit here again or something. Okay, that's helpful.
Interface console is ready for voice input.
Voice? Oh no.
Hello? Is that you? Or somebody else? Oh God, now I sound like an idiot. It's always isolation. Forgive the surprise, but I detected the power surge there. Look, that bunker you're in, I presume Garrow has you poking around there for something. Well, I need you to do something for me. That place contains the most recent experimental data from the site. It's vital that we get our hands on it. There should be a console. Transfer what data you can from the memory banks onto a tape. Let me see. Yes. The command gen move should do it. Bring the tape to me when you're done. Or I'll no longer be able to help you. Good luck. Please speak your command. Command accepted. Proceeding with gen move. Transferring core data to external backup. Data transfer complete.
Okay, so now we are actually siding with that Joyce Tanner. And Garrow wanted us to erase the data, but we know that she's actually guilty of releasing that. Whatever that is. Okay, good thing we didn't kill Joyce Tanner. That stirs Charlie. I wonder if we can... Can we lie to the Dr. Garrow? Then again, Dr. Garrow hasn't like given me any real reason to trust her. All of this is quite sudden. Because Garrow definitely wanted the information to be erased. After all this time. So that's a bit sus. Definitely hiding something. Also, I don't think I have a card for that communication tower yet. Or it's something I need to find from somewhere. The problem is that you don't really know who to trust, or if you should trust anyone. They are all like stringing you along, so. Nobody has respawned here. Yep. Radio tower card. Okay. We don't have that yet. And we really don't know where to find it. I need to go through here and then go left. Huge amount of military vehicles here, and they are mostly parked towards the nuclear power plant. Yeah, something sus is definitely happening here. And what is Oberon? What did Dr. Garrow do? Because she used her power to conduct drilling on Oberon, apparently. And then the infection started. Okay, that seems so interesting. Ouch.
Nice and slow now.
Nice, something. Suddenly it doesn't matter what the Yanks might think they have found in Roswell. Huh.
Don't do anything stupid. Let's just take a minute and cool down. There's no need for violence. Turn around and go away.
I wonder if this is burning my chances with the Dr. Garrot. Although she seems to be like guilty of this, whatever happened here. Ah, there's a people respawned.
Dead body. Damn, one of
Dead,
ours.
dead, dead,
Die
dead.
here. You'll suffer. Just empty. Reloading.
Good to know. Ouch. Apparently Cornish pasty is healing bullet wounds. Some bullets. Lost some health, but that wasn't so bad. Choice is in D. Okay, quarantine. Let's open everything. Yep. Ah, that was medical. Didn't want to go there, but... I wonder if the items respawn. I mean, some of them do, but... Unlocked. Okay, that's a bandit.
Get it loaded! Quickly! Quickly!
I'm shooting! Bloody... Come on! Lash me up!
Ouch, my face. Joyce Tanner is somewhere. Okay, bandits are having fun with the turrets. You are here. Ouch. So she's in one of the data stores, I think. Okay, we are in a bandit location. The Charlie is here. Wonder if she's in a... Ouch. Why do I
see the damn data store has gone into idle. I assume you have the tape. Well then, doesn't that just prove how important this information is? I always knew she wasn't to be trusted. Well, suspected it. Now, the tape? Without proper analysis, it's all gobbledygook. But that can wait for when we're out of here.
Gobbledygook.
More pressing matters than that at the moment. Oh, that's splendid. Good show. There's a wealth of information on here. If you can give me access to all those radio towers, well, there might be hope for us yet.
But we need... We just need the keys. Okay, can we lie to the Dr. Garrow? Central processing. I'll try to play the two sides, but let's see how this is actually programmed. Dr. Garrow is now my enemy. She told me I met by death if I return to central processing in that case. Okay. Okay, she didn't turn into the hostile. Okay, so now we have burned our ourselves with Dr. Garrow, Dr. Holder. Kill Oberon. So let's return to the Windham village. Dr. Garrow isn't like a hostile yet, but could turn into the hostile. Apparently you can kill anyone in this game, so you know, it's turned off. Secure exit. Kind of funny how the bodies actually stay here. This already like flies around. Old-fashioned games didn't have this option. I suppose we can go past the guard without murdering anyone. Or maybe I'm analyzing this too much, and all of the choices would work, like in a sense that every plan is working and it has its downsides. But let's talk with Dr. Holder, and it's interesting that this voice in the radio is actually knowing what I do. So it might be like just in my head.
Time is of the essence. With any luck, Sample 1 will still be hidden away in the medical facility. Time is of the essence.
Okay, so
With any luck, Sample 1 will still be hidden away in the medical facility.
okay, so that's the sample one, and it was like extra elevator. Sample one, okay. Just wanted to like have a confirmation that we are definitely going to do this. Apparently, even if you kill the main NPCs, you are still like left with several ways to complete this. Okay, soldiers haven't come here yet. So that's interesting, but I wonder if they are going to do the invasion as well. Damage resistance, antidote. I have plenty of Molotovs, so that's at least. But I don't have any. I have one combat steam. So let's take one combat steam in case we are going to need it. Oh no. And medical wing is somewhere. Medical is over there. That's a central. Damn brats. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Suppose this wasn't like a best idea ever. Slightly hazardous shortcuts here. Now we need to get to the special elevator. Yep, that one. It's medical stuff hasn't like respawned. Okay, shotgun ammo is full. Come on! Right. It's very poor effectiveness. Troll chemicals, okay. Decontamination. Well, that's a place to have a contamination.
Hello? Anyone receiving this? What the blue blazes happened just now? Who declared quarantine?
Dr. Holder.
Dr. Gavin, is that you? Where are you?
Alan, listen to me.
Diane, where are you? Is this your place? We're locked in.
There was an explosion.
We have to... Had to what? Where are you, Diane?
And on the evacuation convoy. I'm sorry, Alan. There was no time.
Okay, so she left people to die here. Okay, that seems interesting. Experimental training stimulant. Squeeze through. Okay, that's definitely something. Auditorium is okay. Now this that's the stimulant. So now this is powered. What else can we do here? I think the auditorium is slightly full now. And this has collapsed, so we need to find a way around. Okay, then totally locked. Lockdown control. I don't think this is safe, but okay, that auditorium seems to be like a slightly contaminated as well. Is it going to be a boss fight? Oh, there's some. Okay. Temple 1. So apparently this is a patient one. Don't need radiation resistance, but I need antidote once in a while. Okay. Lots of stuff here. Part crate, SMG ammo. How much do we have SMG? 77 out of 120. I think I still manage. When I use SMGs, it's going to be like I'm going to spend a lot of.
And on the evacuation convoy. I'm sorry, Alan. There was no time.
No time? We're still in the fail-safe period, Diane. Raise the quarantine level before it's too late.
I can't do that. Oberon must remain secure.
Diane, there's dozens of us still in the lab. Please suspend the quarantine, just for a few minutes.
I can't. I have to think of the many.
Are you quite insane? Wait. Wait. I know why you're doing this.
I'm sorry. I must go, Alan. The interference is too strong already.
Diane, don't you dare. Open the bloody doors, damn you. Diane! You can't trap us in here to die. I swear, if you don't...
Okay. So she caused the resistance. Ooh, nice. Ooh, lots of bleed resistance and burn and poison. Definitely going to take the poison. Okay, so she caused the fallout or whatever this is, and then she left people to die. I'm not really unhappy that I betrayed her. Medical tunnels. Security chemicals. Medical tunnels. SMG ammo, meat, towel. So this is basically a British Roswell. I suppose it was a UFO they drilled in or something. Truth is out there, and let's be careful out there, like in certain Finnish comedians said. Hey, any more trolls? Nope. Club. I don't think it would be safe to eat here, but never mind. Rusty high power. I don't know, I kind of like the revolver. And now we enter the interchange from the worst possible location, apparently. Yep, looks like it. Okay, it's over there. Everything explodes. Yeah. Yep. That's the worst possible situation. Turrets are deadly. Yeah, I kinda noticed. So I need to go hard left. Good thing I have this resistance. Oh no. Oh no. Yep. Electric lock. Okay, this is the very well contaminated place. Running while reloading. Ouch. Except that I'm going the wrong way. No, we are leaving. Door. Good thing I get like more healing out of these items now.
Sure, I like the look of you.
You didn't see me. Stop cheating. Okay.
What's happening? Have they gone?
So Dr. Holder has similar idea than the guy on the phone, but he's going to poison the Oberon, which is not likely to work. Dr. Caro, on the other hand, wants to save the Oberon so she can research it.
Time is of the essence. With any luck, Sample 1 will still be hidden away in the medical facility.
I have one here.
You found the sample? But this is wonderful. For the first time in years, there's hope. A true, viable hope. Those used to be some of the finest minds in the country. Country be damned in the world. My colleagues, trapped there when the laboratory was sealed. Now I need to get to work on this sample. This alien muck has vulnerabilities, but taking advantage of them is difficult. But I can see you're curious and you've earned some answers, should you want them. Is there anything that you want to know?
Okay, that's a lot more than other people.
It's an official secret, for all the weight that carries now. Oberon is the code name for the meteorite they found buried here. It was uncovered just after the war, during the evacuation of new slate mine workings. That discovery was the reason they built this whole circus here. I dearly wish it had remained undisturbed. The rock itself contained remarkable minerals, instrumental in the creation of the atomic batteries, and all the other marvels you've no doubt already encountered. But they drilled too deep into Oberon, and, at its core, discovered organic matter. That was sample 1. A team of biologists, myself included, were assigned to analyze it. But the Oberon investigative team drilled too deep. There was some sort of violent and highly energetic feedback that collapsed part of the plant and triggered the quarantine. That was in 1957. It is abominable. Plainly extraterrestrial, voracious and implacable. At first, the top brass was excited by the potential it showed. In small doses, it seemed to accelerate our ability to learn to a remarkable degree. Your mind expanded. As if you had a connection to lost knowledge that you had somehow forgotten and were simply rediscovering it. But then, some of us started to change. We barely had time to start coming to terms with it. The explosion at the Oberon site came just days later. The quarantine was declared, and they trapped us in the lab. They left us for dead. Our own colleagues.
Dr. Garrow.
You mean, why am I still trapped in the medical section?
Yeah.
We didn't know it at the time, but there was a breach towards the back of the lab. Thanks to my experimental inoculation, I was able to resist the infection, to keep my own personality and intellect intact. I escaped through the tunnels under the lab. The only place I could think of to hide was there. When it seemed there was more to this growth than the BARD top brass wanted to admit, some of my colleagues and I decided to set up a very unofficial lab. This is it. It was hard work carting all this gear undetected, but we managed it. The vicar agreed to let us use the crypt for storage years ago, before the disaster. We made a small donation. To the church, you understand.
Yeah,
and he
bribing.
didn't ask any questions after that. Now, I need to get to work on turning this sample active but toxic. A biological time bomb, if you will. You really want to get out of here, don't you? I can't say I blame you. In the meantime, there's something else you may be able to help me with. In return, I can assure you a route out of here. That's the deal. Sometimes, at night, I go up to the church tower and listen to the sentries chatting down below. I've heard some chatter that suggests my old colleague, Dr. Garrow, came back into the zone. I hear that Garrow somehow escaped from the soldiers' prison. That was your doing, I presume. Please tell me where she is. I very much need to see her. It's vitally important. She and I worked on the Oberon project. Garrow's a cyberneticist. That's the science of control, if you're unfamiliar with the term. She was over on the technological end of things, leading the development of the robots. A very brilliant woman, and obsessively devoted to her work above all else. When the quarantine was declared, well, she got out, and we didn't. I never thought I'd have the chance to see her again. But it seems she couldn't leave well enough alone and just had to come back. It's vital I see her about something before we can leave. Of course, I might have known. Thank you. I'll finish my work here, and then make my way to her.
I wonder what's going to happen. Dr. Holder is going to meet Dr. Garrow. But I need to find those key cards. Okay, meet Holder in the Intelligence Central Processor. We might just do that. I wonder where this is going. Joyce's core seems to be, well, core, basically. So I need to track down those cards that allow me to, like, activate the transmitters, and well, that's a lot of search. Could be anywhere, probably on the dead bodies or something. You are staring No entry. Guard isn't like very effective. What do I have? Nothing much. I wonder if it's going to be a fight. I mean, could be. It might help. Those rats again.
Are you just gonna stand there? What is it you want?
Oh, like that, is it? Very well.
Yep.
That. My apologies. I'm very sorry that you had to be here for that.
Yeah,
I
I
know what you
totally
must be
understand.
thinking, but Garrow is not innocent in this. She doomed the whole project with her recklessness. And when the chickens came home to roost, she trapped us and saved her own neck. She left us to die as if we were an embarrassment. Witness to the horror created by her hubris. Somebody had to do this, and I'm the last one left. Suggesting no, stating yes. When the alien growth was discovered, we needed time to assess the repercussions. We didn't get it. She fobbed us off and pressed on with the excavation. Then surveys of the mineral at Oberon suggested a possible explosive release of energy, if not treated with caution. But Garrow! She pushed for the mining to continue. She even tampered with the quarantine itself. Though to what end I cannot tell you. But none of that matters now. She's gone. And we are not. We must turn our attention to what lies in front of us. To be back in this place is the last thing I was expecting. It's monumentous. It's a miracle. Now finally we can finish all this. The last step is simple. I have the sample now laced with my toxin. You'll need to find a way to spread it to the source of the growth, into Oberon itself. It must go in at the root to poison the whole organism. Using the poison sample is the only way we can be sure of killing Oberon. We have to be sure. Do you understand? We have to be certain. There was plenty of equipment set up to analyze and mine the Oberite from the meteorite shell. Some of that gear might still function and provide a way to place the toxin at the core. Excellent. Here, take this sample. Take the poison sample to the Oberon site. Restoring power to the interchange will gain you access to the Windscale plant and Oberon. But once you use the toxic sample, things will get hot out here quickly. We'll need to escape as soon as is humanly possible. If you have anything else to attend within the zone, I suggest you do that before then.
Okay, so this is the point of no return, basically. Point of no return. And I might want to do the choices task. Dr. Gerard. Okay. She got what she deserved, basically. Alright, that's enough more Atomfall. Not terribly long game, but I suppose there's like a lots of things to find, especially if you are doing the choices quest line. Then again, I might want to do that. So that's it basically. Anyway, hey, this day's schedule is Stalker 2. I'm going to like have a small break here, but we are going to continue Stalker 2. It's gearing up towards the end game as well, so that's why I want to get it towards the ending. It has been like a long game for me, but yeah, it has been like very nice, especially with the fixed updated 1.3 is working like a charm. A totally different game than what it was before. So that's